लोग क्यों बीमार हो रहे हैं ज़्यादा?
कोई भी बीमार इसलिए होता है, 3 रीजंस होते हैं.
होम्योपैथी नेचुरल कैसे है? इट ऑल्सो हैज़ द अल्कोहल इंग्रेडिएंट इन
Your own body has that ability to treat and cure yourself. Anything that is bothering you in your head affects your stomach. 59% of world population is shifting towards homeopathy.
आई थिंक मुझे लगता है मार्केटिंग प्लेज अ वेरी बिग रोल इन दिस.
Lack of instant gratification leads to anxiety, and chronic anxiety leads to depression. Who was the first patient of depression? Arjun.
अर्जुना,
I want to break this notion right now today that homeopathy is slow. It is not slow.
5 ऐसे साइंस बताओ बॉडी में जो हमें मॉर्निंग या कहीं पर भी देखने चाहिए कि हमारी बॉडी में कोई ना कोई इलनेस स्टार्ट हो गई है.
90% of lifestyle diseases are due to these 5 things only. सबसे ऊपर पता क्या होता है? The relationships you are maintaining.
As we eat these junk foods, we are going towards burger and pizza. Is it like an escapism from the big thing that we are ignoring?
As a homeopathic doctors, we are trained to listen.
How we can train our brain ki that we can release all these happy hormones.
If you are not adapting, then you are not a successful human being.
So homeopathy जो medicines है वो हमारी आयुर्वेद औषधियों से बनती है, प्लांट से बनती है, it's plant based.
Anything which has the ability to produce symptoms in a healthy human being.
ऐसा नहीं हो सकता कि जो कैंसर का जो ट्रीटमेंट है वो हम पूरा का पूरा होम्योपैथी बेस्ड रख लें.
People are doing it. I won't say homeopathy cannot do it. It's my limitation.
Homeopathy ultimately has the ability to cure full cancer. This episode is sponsored and co-powered by the Krishna GPT, an AI solution, an AI app which provides you the guidance from Bhagavad Gita and Lord Krishna himself. So what you need to do is just go on the app, put your challenges, put your problems, and the answer comes from Gita itself. A lot of people want to use this solution for their life, and here is the link for you. Let's start the conversation directly with Dr. Sanket Gupta and know the power of homeopathy. How can it heal your health from today itself? So, welcome Dr. Sanket Gupta in the house. So, Dr. Sanket, welcome on board for this Bharat Ka Show podcast. We are so excited कि ये conversation कैसा जाएगा. Let's see.
Yeah, thank you so much, Nikhil, and it's a privilege to be invited by you. Really looking forward to this.
Superb, sir. So my first question as we are starting this podcast is going to be कि आज आप देख रहे हो कि बहुत सारे लोग बीमार हो रहे हैं, right? People are reaching out to doctors and you know all these things are happening. तो लोग, what is the main ingredient behind why people are getting बीमार? लोग क्यों बीमार हो रहे हैं ज़्यादा?
Well, कोई भी बीमार इसलिए होता है, 3 रीजंस होते हैं. एक सॉइल, एक होस्ट एंड एक एजेंट. सो सॉइल इज योर बॉडी, राइट, इज योर इम्यूनिटी बेसिकली. होस्ट इज योर बॉडी एंड एक्सटर्नल एजेंट could be a microbe or an environmental agent. These 3 factors, the amalgamation of these 3 factors result in a disease. अब एक्सटर्नल फैक्टर्स हमेशा रहेंगे, वो नए भी आएंगे, पुराने भी रहे हैं और आते रहेंगे. बट एक चीज़ जो कांस्टेंट है वो है सॉइल, जिसके बारे में ज़्यादा बात नहीं करते हैं. लोग होस्ट की बात करते हैं और एक्सटर्नल एजेंट की बात करते हैं, बट सॉइल की बात नहीं करते. सॉइल इज़ योर इम्यूनिटी. सो इफ़ योर इम्यूनिटी इज़ फाइन, योर चांसेस ऑफ गेटिंग infected again and again decreases a lot. You know, it is taken care of, and this is where homeopathy comes in, and this is why I always say and emphatically say homeopathy ensures health safely, because it works on your immunity, it works on that soil, it works on that vital force, it tries to correct that imbalance. And जब भी body में imbalance होगा, there will be a dis-ease, which is disease. So disease is nothing but when you are not at ease. So when even a simple discomfort in your body always gives signs. We are just not listening to it these days. You know, life इतनी fast हो गई है, सब कुछ इतना instant हो गया है.
Correct.
in today's times कि किसी के पास अपनी बॉडी का सुनने के लिए भी टाइम नहीं है. तो जब आप सुनते नहीं हैं तो बॉडी फिर आपको सुनाना शुरू करती है दूसरे तरीके से. साइंस आते हैं और सिम्टम्स आते हैं, एंड उस हिसाब से अगर आप अगेन उसको सप्रेस करते चले जाएंगे थ्रू अ लॉट ऑफ कॉकटेल ऑफ मेडिसिन्स, दैट अगेन हैम्पर्स योर इम्यूनिटी. सो इफ यू रियली want to be leading a disease free life, going natural and going the homeopathy way is the right way. I would always say that.
तो but homeopathy natural कैसे है? It also has the alcohol ingredient in it.
Well, that is the part of the medicine. How the medicine is prepared. That is just a vehicle. Vehicle means how the medicine is being administered to your body. So it is just like a preservative, right? For anything to sustain long, there is a preservative added, right? So in our medicines, alcohol is that preservative, and it is just that vehicle. The medicine instead, जो उन bottles में जो आप देखते हैं, वो is prepared through a lot of scientific procedures, which is called potentization. There are two dimensions to that, succussion and trituration. I won't go really too much into that details कि वो बनती कैसे है, but that is the basic science behind it. And alcohol is just a preservative. By natural, I mean it acts on the natural force. It is not just, there is a certain receptor it will act on and only that much it will act on. Any disharmony in the body, homeopathic medicines have the ability to correct that. The medicine is supposed to act just as a catalyst. Like in Ayurveda, like in homeopathy, it is believed that your own body has that ability to treat and cure yourself.
Yeah.
Correct? अगर हमारी बॉडी में इतनी ज़बरदस्त जान है, इतनी शक्ति है, तो बस उसको एक माध्यम चाहिए कि वापस वो उस लेवल पे आ सके. एंड वो माध्यम होम्योपैथिक मेडिसिन प्रोवाइड करती है. दैट इज व्हाई आई से इट इज अ नेचुरल वे ऑफ ट्रीटमेंट.
या राइट. आजकल हमने देखा है कि फॉर एनी ट्रीटमेंट टू गेट डन, लोगों को ना बहुत आसान चीज़ पता है कि हम वी कैन गो टू एलोपैथिक. जैसे कोई बीमार हो गया, उनको याद आता है कि एलोपैथिक डॉक्टर्स एंड स्टफ. होम्योपैथी इज एंड देन इट कम्स टू आयुर्वेदा. सो होम्योपैथी इज लाइक अ लास्ट ऑप्शन राइट नाउ. सो और हमने देखा है कि एलोपैथिक में बहुत सारे क्योर्स हैं भी नहीं डिजीज़ के. सो व्हाट इज़ योर ओपिनियन ऑन दैट?
See, Nikhil, every science, every medical system has its own merits and demerits. No science is complete in itself. Allopathy itself has a lot of, useful aspects. जो आज की डेट में investigations इतनी advance हो गई हैं, that is due to the advancement in allopathic scientific science of the medicine. But when it comes to the treatment part, the basic philosophy is where there is a difference. एलोपैथी इज जस्ट कि आपने कुछ कम है उसको बढ़ा दो, कुछ बड़ा हुआ उसको घटा दो,
सप्रेस कर दो, मतलब
सप्रेस कर दो, एंड वर्क्स ऑन द बायोकेमिस्ट्री लेवल. बट होम्योपैथी वर्क्स एट द बेसिक रूट लेवल. सो द पिट्यूटरी ग्लैंड, द हाइपोथैलेमस एंड द गट and the central nervous system, everything is related. Why any thing that is bothering you in your head affects your stomach? Why?
Yeah.
Because you are designed that way. We are designed that way. There is a root to everything, and that root is where homeopathic doctor tries to hit at. And once you hit a root, then definitely, be it any disease, it has the ability, the body has the ability to fight it out, to kick it out of your system. And coming to why homeopathy is not most popular mode of treatment, यहाँ थोड़ा सा change हो गया है. Scenario has changed. In fact, you would be happy to know WHO recently laid out the statistics that 59% of world population is shifting towards homeopathy, especially post-COVID. During COVID and post-COVID, the effect of the treatment, modern medicine treatments during COVID and the incompetence of the treatments during COVID has led to upsurge in homeopathy. Big way. I'm not saying it, the stats are saying it. The number of people who reached hospitals who were taking homeopathic treatment during COVID is much, much, much lesser than any other system of treatment. And once you give such kind of results, you gain the confidence of the patient. People today, post-COVID, why people have started shifting towards natural modes of treatment, this is the biggest reason, because they've seen कि समझ में आ गया लोगों को कि कुछ भी परमानेंट नहीं है. पता सबको है, पर समझ अब आया है. पोस्ट वैक्सीनेशंस जो बहुत सारे डॉक्यूमेंटेड इफेक्ट्स भी रहे हैं, उसकी वजह से भी people have shifted towards homeopathy. People are shifting towards homeopathy. But again, through your platform, I would like to say, सिंपल बुखार के लिए आज भी क्रोसिन सबके घर में है और होनी भी चाहिए, गलत बात नहीं है। पर ऐसा नहीं है कि होम्योपैथिकली एक बुखार को या एक्यूट कंडीशन को ट्रीट नहीं किया जा सकता, बहुत अच्छे से ट्रीट किया जा सकता है। इट्स जस्ट दैट होम्योपैथी इज एन इंडिविजुअल बेस्ड साइंस. It is better to speak to your doctor and he'll treat you there and then than asking him कि सर कोई दवाई बता दो और वो रखें आप। ज़रूरी नहीं है कि वो दवाई हमेशा आप पे काम करेगी, because homeopathy is a symptom based science. Your symptoms at that point might be different to a similar patient having bronchopneumonia at that point, or even simple acute viral infection. Symptom based जब बात आती है, that means वो patient based बात आती है। निखिल का पेट भी खराब है, संकेत का पेट भी खराब है, बट निखिल की दवाई अलग हो सकती है, संकेत की दवाई बिल्कुल अलग हो सकती है, जबकि दोनों का पेट खराब है।
Yeah, it works on an individual level.
Yes,
आपने बताया था।
that is why I say it is a tailor-made treatment. So it is always better to speak to your doctor, and I'm sure you will never be disappointed,
Right.
even in acute conditions. The stalwarts of homeopathy and even the great practitioners of homeopathy, my father himself, he's been in this line for over 47 years now.
Wow.
With his experience, he says if your medicine is correct, it takes only 6 seconds for homeopathic medicines to show its effect. Just 6 seconds. It is the fastest mode of treatment if the medicine is right.
I think मुझे लगता है marketing plays a very big role in this. आप देखो इनो की marketing कैसे करी हुई है।
Yeah.
6 सेकंड में गैस निकल जाएगी। वेल एवरीबडी नोज वो 6 सेकंड में नहीं होता, वो चीज़ असर उस लेवल पे नहीं आती, बट हाँ कुछ सेकंड्स मिनट्स उसको लगते हैं। आई थिंक इट्स वेल मार्केटेड एंड मे बी होम्योपैथी को हम उस लेवल पे मार्केट नहीं कर सकते, क्या ये प्रॉब्लम है?
Maybe yes and maybe no also. See, there are reasons to it. एक प्रोडक्ट अलग चीज़ हो गई और एक दवाई अलग चीज़ हो गई, स्पेशली जब एक अगेन वही बात है, क्योंकि बेसिक फिलोसफी डिफरेंट है। This is not a chemical, this is a chemical based formula that will act in 80% of cases, like ENO, right? But in our clinics, yes, I give my patients a specific formula that I have created, but I has created. We are sure कि कभी कोई प्रॉब्लम होगी तो एटलीस्ट 60% केसेस में वो काम कर ही जाएगी, बट देन यू कैन इट वुड वर्क एज फास्ट एज ENO, as good as that, but then you cannot market that. It is not. There are medicines. There are homeopathic medicines, homeopathic pharmaceutical companies that are making good products and good such medicines like ENO, as you mentioned. But again, yes, the lobby is not as huge as the allopathic science or the Ayurvedic science. We are getting there.
We are getting there.
We are getting there. We will get there because again, the philosophy in homeopathy is that it is individualistic. So when you talk about individual science, you cannot generalize things. But yes, once you are, you make a combination, you come out with a product that would take care of 60-70% of the cases, then yes, there are medicines and pharmaceutical companies are getting there. इसमें बहुत बड़ा रोल गवर्नमेंट बैकिंग का भी आ जाता है. For example, since the Ayush ministry has come in, Ayush was nowhere to be seen before 2014. It has been created since the Modi government has come into power. So, since then, the alternative sciences like Ayurveda, homeopathy, yoga has got a huge push.
Huge push, yeah.
Yeah, and people are drifting towards that, shifting towards that.
The natural treatments.
Yes. So, yes, we are getting there and we will definitely get in there. There is a lot of work to be done. You very rightly put it. Maybe good marketing is also required.
Yeah.
Yes.
So आपने जैसे एलोपैथिक की बात करी, हमने स्टार्ट करी, आपने एलोपैथिक की बात करी, और तो कोई केस आपके पास ऐसा आया हो जो बंदा सालों से एलोपैथिक से ठीक नहीं हुआ और आपके पास आके कुछ महीनों में या कुछ दिनों में उसको इफेक्ट्स दिखने लगे?
Nikhil, we get such cases every day. I think every homeopathic doctor gets such cases every day. Again, going back to your earlier question, very few people turn up to a homeopathic doctor initially. वो ऑलरेडी जब हमारे पास आते हैं, देयर आर कॉकटेल ऑफ मेडिसिन,
थके हुए आते हैं
या कॉकटेल ऑफ मेडिसिन बन के आते हैं, हार के आते हैं, ये सोच के आते हैं कि चलो असर नहीं करेगी तो कोई नुकसान नहीं करेगी।
नुकसान नहीं करेगी यार।
बहुत लोग इस धारणा से आते हैं। मैं यहाँ अगेन थ्रू योर प्लेटफॉर्म आई वांट टू क्लियर दिस कि चूज इट एज अ फर्स्ट लाइन ऑफ ट्रीटमेंट. It has the potential to nip it in the bud what has started in your body. And even if you're coming, for example, to a homeopathic doctor, for example, with joint pains, and you've been told कि आपका knee replacement required है, and आप suddenly homeopathic doctor से expect कर रहे हैं कि आपका वो knees बचा ले. वो knees बचा लेगा, पर आपको उसको टाइम देना पड़ेगा, क्योंकि आपने पहला जो 10 साल गंवाए हैं उसको वापस रिकवरी में लाने में समय लगेगा. Don't expect कि within 6 months or 1 year your knees will be absolutely fit and fine and you will be running around. He can still save you. He will save you. I have done that. Just to answer your question, we do a lot of motor neuron disease cases. A motor neuron disease is a degenerative neurological disorder जिसमें बोल दिया जाता है कि your patient won't survive for an year or so, more than 6 months or so, more than a year. But by grace of God, at AKG's OVM's our clinics, me and my father have been able to cure such cases. And one very fantastic live example and inspiration for all of us has been a young boy who was just 18-year-old, who was brought by his brother and father in arms. Today he was 18. Today he's 23, 24, and he's appearing for the army. He's running around. Yes. And he was told that he can never walk. He could not walk. He could not lift himself up. He's running around. I have patients in Pakistan who were told that there's no treatment for you. He could not speak a word. He could not speak a word. And his job was public speaking. He suddenly lost his voice. And the all neurologists in Pakistan told him, you can never speak. You have to think of some other job. You cannot speak. And by grace of God again, he got his job back. He's speaking fantastically. He's a public speaker. I mean, back into the things. He was suffering from spasmodic dysphonia. So, there are millions such examples, Nikhil, that I can quote. I think the podcast length would be too short for that because there are so many cases. But it's not just about the cases. It's about what homeopathy actually can do. And if you the main motto of doing this podcast is just to create that awareness among people that please opt for homeopathy as the first line of treatment, not just when you are done and dusted with everything.
क्योंकि तब तक बहुत चीजें
बदल जाती है.
हो चुकी हुई
आपकी जो हम वाइटैलिटी की बात कर रहे हैं, जो हमने वाइटैलिटी को इम्प्रूव करके बॉडी को उस लेवल पे लाना कि बॉडी अपने आप ठीक करे, वो वाइटैलिटी इतनी बैटर्ड हो चुकी होती है, इतनी हैम्पर्ड हो चुकी होती है कि टेक्स लॉट ऑफ एफर्ट फ्रॉम द डॉक्टर एंड नॉट जस्ट डॉक्टर एंड पेशेंट्स. एंड पेशेंट अपने आप में काफी हद तक उम्मीद खो चुका होता है उस टाइम तक.
एग्जैक्टली.
सो उस समय उसको ठीक करना. For example, an asthma case. I'm reminded of a dear friend who's a oncologist. His son was having 4 inhaler puffs a day.
Cigarette.
No, inhaler puffs, not cigarette.
Asthma,
chronic asthma.
Pumps. अच्छा हम
Yeah, asthma pumps. Inhalers, yes, puffs, inhaler puffs.
Puffs उसको बोलते हैं.
Not that boy. He's a 6-year-old boy. तो अब वो बेचारा he was coughing for 6 months and he was totally cured with homeopathy in just 12 days, even to his own astonishment. And he's an allopathic doctor himself. Now, this is the good part. This is what our country needs today. Doctors like this who are willing to understand the role of each medicine. I would not take up a cancer case just like that. I would obviously refer to my oncologist friend first because I know he's more competent in that field. Right? Similarly, now this doctor is now, he has understood that homeopathy has this aspect. It can treat chronic asthma. Right? And he would not, treat people with a dose of antibiotics and, make them cocktail of medicines. So, this is the need of the hour. This is why integration is very important. every medical system has its own capacity and own merits and demerits. But अगर हमारी नीयत साफ है ना एज अ डॉक्टर, हम हमेशा पहले यही सोचेंगे कि यार इस बच्चे का, इस पेशेंट का भला हो.
What are the demerits of homeopathy?
Demerits I would not say, but there are certain limitations.
Okay.
For example, I cannot generalize a treatment because it is an individualistic based science.
मतलब वो बंदे को आना पड़ेगा, आपसे प्रॉपर कंसल्ट करना पड़ेगा, एंड इट
Yes.
माइट, वो कुछ दिनों में भी ठीक हो सकता है, कुछ हफ्तों में भी हो सकता है, कुछ महीनों में भी हो सकता है, डिपेंडिंग ऑन द बॉडी.
हाँ, बट एक फॉर एग्जांपल अब एक क्रोसिन है, मैं एक क्रोसिन, एक प्रोडक्ट है, वो सबको पता है, क्रोसिन है, डोलो है, बुखार है, ले लो. आई कैन नॉट कम आउट विद वन मेडिसिन इन होम्योपैथी कि आप ये रखो. येस, आई ऑलवेज कीप टेल माई पेशेंट्स टू कीप सर्टन सेट ऑफ मेडिसिन एट देयर होम, बट स्टिल देयर आर टाइम्स then that I would have to, or the doctor would have to speak to the patient and guide them according to the symptoms what medicine he might require. This is where a bit of lack is there, but then this is a beauty also. You know, you can't have everything. This is why I say हर चीज़ के अपने merits और demerits हैं, अपने scope and limitations हैं. One more limitation is कि अगर for example not everything is treatable on earth.
Yeah.
You know, a doctor is as good as he knows. भगवान ने सब कुछ बनाया है, हर चीज़ का इलाज बनाया है. अगर बीमारी भी बनाई है तो इलाज भी बनाया है. हमें नहीं पता, वो अलग बात है.
Yeah, correct.
इसलिए मैं ये कभी नहीं कहता कि ये ठीक हो जाएगा, ये ठीक नहीं होगा. भगवान चाहेगा तो ज़रूर होगा. But at the same time, when you're treating a certain condition, for example, a cancer. So a cancer might require amalgamation of both the systems. I never ask a patient to just stop their cancer treatment and just come and see me and just take homeopathy. No, this is not advisable. This is not to be encouraged also. बट एट द सेम टाइम जो उसके साइड इफेक्ट्स होते हैं कीमोथेरेपी के, रेडियोथेरेपी के, उसको मैं कई हद तक कंट्रोल कर सकता हूँ और मैंने किया है.
कोई बताओ ऐसा कैंसर का केस आपके पास आया हो?
लाइक ब्रेस्ट कैंसर केसेस वी ट्रीट, लाइक आई एम ऑल्सो ट्रीटिंग अ रेक्टल कैंसर. द बॉय he was constantly on chemotherapy and radiotherapy. जो उसके साइड इफेक्ट्स होते हैं, साइड इफेक्ट्स में क्या होता है कि TLC काउंट्स बहुत नीचे चले जाते हैं.
TLC मतलब वाइट ब्लड सेल्स,
करेक्ट. सो आपकी वाइटलिटी बहुत लो चली जाती है. सो योर स्ट्रेंथ, योर इम्यूनिटी, योर ओवरऑल, यू लूज हेयर, everything happens. But and lot of the symptoms, he was having a lot of pain, he was having a lot of discomfort, even while defecating, मोशन पास करने में भी दिक्कत थी. तो उस चीज़ में होम्योपैथी ने बहुत हेल्प करी उसकी. और जो साइड इफ़ेक्ट्स आ रहे थे ट्रीटमेंट्स की वजह से, वो नहीं आए. वो कई हद तक हम वहीं ट्रीट कर पाए एंड स्मूथली उसका केस ठीक हो गया. मतलब इट एक्टेड एज अ कॉम्प्लीमेंट टू द प्रोटोकॉल ट्रीटमेंट ऑफ कैंसर ट्रीटमेंट इन दैट रेक्टल कैंसर. Similarly, there are cases like renal parenchyma case है, कैंसर केस है, उसमें भी ब्यूटिफुली, मतलब लंग्स में पानी भर रहा था, बार बार मेटास्टेसिस हो रखा था. विद होम्योपैथी वी कुड रिड्यूस दैट. उसको बार बार टैपिंग के लिए जाना पड़ता था, पानी निकलवाने जाना पड़ता था. बट विद होम्योपैथी विद इन आई थिंक 10 to 15 days वी कुड रिड्यूस दैट. सो दैट इज़ अ वेरी गुड ट्रीटमेंट. That is a very good help for that patient. He was having a lot of bone pains due to the treatments. We gave him medicines. He was fine. You know, in such cases, the quality of life improves. The efficiency of the treatment improves. वही patient जिसने रो पिट के 4-5 साल में ठीक होना था, वो अच्छे से 2-3 साल में ठीक हो रहा है.
सही बात है.
You know, so this is a great scope. Oncologists these days have started realizing the role of natural treatments and homeopathy in such cases. कि post and pre chemo जो केयर होती है, वो अगर होम्योपैथिकली ट्रीट की जाए तो दिस हैज फैंटास्टिक रिजल्ट्स. हेयर लॉस जो हो जाता है वो नहीं होता कई केसेस में. due to the treatments.
ऐसा नहीं हो सकता कि जो कैंसर का जो ट्रीटमेंट है वो हम पूरा का पूरा होम्योपैथी बेस्ड रख लें? अगर किसी को कीमो नहीं, इट्स अ वेरी डार्क साइड ऑफ अ पर्सनस लाइफ,
Of
कीमो
course,
जा रहा
of
है,
course.
हर चीज़ कर रहा है, सो इज इट नॉट पॉसिबल कि हम उस चीज़ को पूरा का पूरा होम्योपैथी से क्योर कर लें?
Nikhil, there are certain stages of a cancer. The initial stage cases we take up, we do take up, and you see, because of the lack of experience, I would say, in such cases, uh, I myself do not take uh, very terminal cases only on homeopathy. But there are doctors who are doing it. There are doctors.
It's a big challenge for a
It's a
doctor
big
also,
challenge.
no?
It's a big challenge. You cannot play with the lies, yaar, if you're not confident in yourself. I would rather tell them कि यार मैं क्या कर सकता हूँ, मैं आपको बता देता हूँ.
Hmm.
I would be happy that patient knows my limitation.
Hmm.
It's not the limitation of my medicine. People are doing it. I won't say homeopathy cannot do it. It's my limitation. Maybe 10 years after another, if we do another podcast in next 10 years, maybe I'll be talking about cancer treatments. But then I need to go to that level first.
Yeah.
But homeopathy has the ability. People are doing it. I won't say people are doing it. Very few in number, but they are doing it.
But homeopathy ultimately has the ability to cure full cancer.
It has the ability to cure cancers from the initial stages itself. There are people who are doing metastasis cases as well, completely cured metastasis cases as well. But Nikhil, as I say, one should be aware of the limitations. It is very important. We are playing with, I won't say we are playing, we are dealing with lives. It is a life and death situation, and not just life and death, it impacts the entire family.
Yeah.
I cannot, if I'm not confident about कि I can do this 100%, I won't say it. Be it any disease. Be it any disease. And that is how I believe every doctor should be. We are doctors first, then I am a homeopathic doctor, or then I am an Ayurvedic doctor, or then I am an allopathic doctor. Even if I am an allopathic doctor, I should be willing enough to say कि यार इसका एलोपैथी में नहीं ट्रीटमेंट, पर आप एक बार होम्योपैथी आयुर्वेदिक ट्राई कर लो. This will be the day when this comes, when allopathic doctors start saying this, will be a beautiful day for our country, because the potential in natural treatments like homeopathy and Ayurveda is huge.
Hmm.
And once, एक डॉक्टर के पास एक पेशेंट जब आता है तो वो अपना पूरा विश्वास और सब कुछ, for him he is like God.
Hmm.
Even today, there are a lot of mishappenings also, but still, Nikhil, I would say 70 to 80% patients still come with us with that notion कि यार ये बंदा मेरे को ठीक कर देगा. वो उस उम्मीद से आता है.
सही बात है.
और अगर मैं उसको गलत उम्मीद दे दूं और उसको ये बोल दूं या ये बोल दूं कि कोई उम्मीद ही नहीं है, वो दोनों बातें गलत है. ये बोलना ठीक है कि ये मैं नहीं कर पाऊंगा, आप कहीं और भी एक बार देख लो, वो सही है. दैट इज व्हाई माय फादर ऑलवेज सेज, I treat, he cures.
Wow.
I treat, he cures. करना उसने है, हम बस टूल हैं. We are just tools. We all doctors of any system of medicine, we are just tools. If we do our job ethically and rationally, I'm with full heart and with conviction, the mortality rate, I won't say mortality rate will go down, but the chance of morbidity rate, yes, morbidity rate would definitely go down.
Like we'll be able to improve
The general health of the
percentage
nation.
of-
Yes. You see, आप देखो यार, आजकल यंगस्टर्स इतने जल्दी जल्दी बीमार हो रहे हैं.
Yeah.
30 आप सुनते हो जिम में 35 साल का लड़का अटैक आया, हार्ट अटैक आया, he died. There are multiple factors to it. The lifestyle, the diet, maybe the medicines, maybe the supplements that he's on.
Maybe the mental health and the emotional health
Yes.
he's carrying, it also plays a
The
big
lifestyle,
role.
that's what I'm saying. And आजकल उसके बारे में बहुत कम बात होती है अभी भी. Yes, we are talking, but
Yeah.
still it is a big taboo. Still, the one who needs it is still really not going to the person who can help him. आप और मैं बात कर रहे हैं क्योंकि हम अवेयर हैं, या शायद सुनने वाले इसलिए सुन रहे हैं क्योंकि वो बहुत कुछ ये सब सुनते हैं. बट अभी भी क्या वो बच्चा या वो लड़का या लड़की उसको वो हेल्प मिल पा रही है जो उसको मिलनी चाहिए? वो इम्पोर्टेंट है। क्या हम अभी भी उस नज़र से उसको देख रहे हैं कि यार ये तो पागल हो गया है? वो पागल वर्ड बहुत बड़ा स्टिग्मा है। और हर चीज़, सिंपल डिप्रेशन को अगर अगर आप पागलपन कह रहे हैं या आप उसको हंसी में उड़ा रहे हैं कि यार ये तो, आई डोंट थिंक ऐसी कोई बात होती है। और जो कि हमारे हिंदुस्तान में ये चीज़ बहुत ज़्यादा है कि उसको नज़रअंदाज कर दिया जाता है।
आई थिंक सबसे पहले तो फैमिलीज
ही करती हैं,
नजरअंदाज
ऑफ
करती हैं।
कोर्स इट इज़ वेरी डिसहार्टनिंग। We do not really, even 4-5 year old kids even can have depression, Nikhil. They do have depression. Why do we hear of so many suicides in even schools?
Yeah.
And अगर उन pressures से हम deal नहीं कर रहे हैं तो we should at least our environment, our family and our friends should be able to see through it.
बट व्हाट डू यू थिंक कि पहले के टाइम पे, जब हमारे मॉम एंड डैड के टाइम पे, शायद ये वर्ड हमारे यहाँ पे आया भी नहीं था कि आई एम डिप्रेस्ड या डिप्रेशन या एनजाइटी। क्या ये वर्ड्स आए हैं तब लोग ये चीज़ फील कर रहे हैं, या एक्चुअली में अब टाइम इतना चेंज हो गया कि क्योंकि हम जैसे जनरेशन की और हमारे से जो नीचे जनरेशन आ रही है अभी, जो स्टार्ट आ रहे हैं अभी, देयर इमोशनल हेल्थ इज़ वेरी डाउन।
Because they don't talk, because they are on phone, because they are lonely. अगर निखिल मैं आपसे सिंपल सी बात शेयर करूंगा ना, आपको लगेगा कि यार ये अंदर ही अंदर की यार ये तो मुझे भी होता है, दैट मीन्स दिस इज कॉमन। बट अगर मैं बात ही नहीं कर रहा हूँ और मैं वही चीज़ें पढ़ता रह रहा हूँ, सुन रहा हूँ और वो उन चीज़ों का इम्पैक्ट आ रहा है, तो मुझे लगने लगेगा। दिस कॉल्ड अ मेडिकल स्टूडेंट सिंड्रोम। हम लोग क्या होता था मेडिकल स्टूडेंट सिंड्रोम में, समथिंग लाइक कि जो बीमारी हम पढ़ रहे हैं हमें लगता है हमें भी होने वाली है या हमें हो गई है।
बिल्कुल सही बात है।
और ये आज की डेट में ट्रू है क्योंकि देयर आर लॉट ऑफ टॉक्स एंड रील्स ऑन डिप्रेशन एंड एंजाइटी, बट पीपल आर नॉट रियली कम्युनिकेटिंग अमंग देमसेल्व्स। वी आर सोशल एनिमल्स। पहले के ज़माने में क्या होता था, फैमिलीज बड़ी होती थी, बच्चे खेलते थे, बाहर खेलते थे और यार दोस्त होते थे, बातचीत होती थी, सब कुछ होता था। ऐसा नहीं है कि डिप्रेशन पहले नहीं होता था बट उसके रेट बहुत कम था। एंड सबसे बड़ी बात निखिल, इच्छाएं तब भी थी पर ज़रूरतें कम थी।
बिल्कुल सही बात।
अब ज़रूरतें भी बहुत ज़्यादा है और इच्छाएं हैव गॉन आउट ऑफ द रूफ। एंड सब कुछ ऐसे चाहिए, इंस्टेंट चाहिए। Instant gratification leads to lack of instant gratification leads to anxiety, and chronic anxiety leads to depression. And the feeling of that void because you're lonely inside, you're not really talking to people, you're always comparing yourselves to others, you're always, in that rat race. You are not contented. Never be satisfied, but always be contented. इसका मतलब ये है कि आपके पास जो है उसमें संतुष्ट, उसमें खुश रहना सीखिए। बट संतुष्ट मत होइए कि हाँ मेरे को इतना ही रहना है जिंदगी भर। बट जितना है उस समय में आपको खुश रहना बहुत ज़रूरी है। खुश रहने का मतलब ही ये है कि आप कंटेंटेड हैं, आप जो है उसमें आप गुजारा कर रहे हैं और खुश हैं। आप चिड़चिड़े नहीं हैं, आप बिदक नहीं रहे हैं हर समय। आप you're not a part of that rat race, you're not always confused, you're not always running around and indifferent to your own people. And once you start cutting out, you start reclusing yourself, आप loneliness होने लगती है, आप खुद को अपने आप से इतना अलग कर लेते हैं, अपने लोगों से इतना अलग कर लेते हैं that you feel that life is worthless. And that is how all the negative things come to your mind and you do things. That is why it is extremely important to just talk to your people. And please, अगर आप लोग देखते हैं किसी को जो आपका यार दोस्त है, भाई बंधु है, कुछ भी है, घर में परिवार में कोई भी है कि ज़्यादा आजकल बात नहीं कर रहा है, प्लीज़ उससे आप खुद बात करिए। अगर वो नहीं कर रहा है तो हमेशा ये कहने की ज़रूरत नहीं होती यार बता क्या प्रॉब्लम है, सिर्फ बात कर लो यार, कुछ और बात कर लो। Try to get him into a conversation about anything. Friends can be the best counselors. Family should be the best counselors. पहले यही होता था यार। पहले अगर भाभी परेशान है तो नंद आगे बात कर लेती थी, भाभी कोई बात नहीं, भैया तो ऐसे ही है। तो भाभी में थोड़ी जान आती थी कि शायद मैं ऐसा ही अकेली नहीं फील कर रही हूँ, ये इसको भी यही लगता है।
सही बात है।
आजकल भाभी नंद की बात ही नहीं होती यार।
ईगो क्लैशेस।
मेनी रीजंस, कंपटीशन।
या
The same Bhabhi's mother will tell something else, and and the Nand's mother is because the Sas will tell something else. And similarly, two brothers are not talking these days. Forget about friends. I I I don't remember a time me and my brother did not play. We were always playing till very long. अभी भी वो he stays somewhere else now. अभी भी वो जब भी आता है, we just play. You know that just eases off, and we start from where we left 4 years ago. This is how it should be.
करेक्ट। आपको पता है मैं इतने दिन BNI से ऑफ था, सो वी वर क्योंकि टाइम नहीं था बहुत सारी चीज़ों के लिए, एंड आई हैव टू डिवोट माई स्पेशल अटेंशन टू समथिंग दैट वी वर क्रिएटिंग ऑन दिस इटसेल्फ। सो सिमिलरली लोनलीनेस के टॉपिक पे बहुत सारी कॉन्वर्जेशंस है, बट स्टिल पीपल आर वेरी लोनली इन देयर लाइफ। अभी जो हमने बात करी,
Yes.
तो इसी के चलते ना वी हैव क्रिएटेड अ लिटिल सोल्यूशन फॉर पीपल.
Okay.
So we have created an app called Krishna GPT.
Wow.
So it's like whatever people are feeling, whatever people are going through, they open the app, they type their question or they type their stuff.
गीता में हर चीज का आंसर है यार.
Yeah. अब गीता में हर चीज का आंसर है लाइफ का, लेकिन कौन से पेज पे है,
हाँ.
कौन से श्लोक में है. People cannot go through all the
Correct.
700
Correct.
pages of
Absolutely.
Gita and then
Absolutely. This is fantastic
thinking
idea यार.
कौन सा
Fantastic.
solution है.
बहुत बढ़िया.
So उस कृष्ण GPT में people enter their stuff कि यार I'm going through this, I'm going through that, and there is nobody to judge. कोई और पढ़ ही नहीं रहा है आपके
yeah,
chats. It's
yeah.
like you and Krishna
Beautiful.
himself.
Beautiful.
So people are entering it, और वहाँ से डायरेक्टली ऐसा फील होता है कि कृष्ण की चैट आई,
क्या
और
बात है.
बहुत अच्छी खासी लंबी चैट होती है. देयर इज
बात.
श्लोका,
क्या बात.
प्रॉपर गीता से श्लोका, एंड वो उसमें पूरा चैट में बताया हुआ है, और नीचे छोटा सा ऑप्शन है ऑडियो का. सो इफ यू क्लिक द ऑडियो, यू हियर कृष्णाज ऑडियो डायरेक्टली.
Wow.
और वो 4 से 5 मिनट की प्रॉपर ऑडियो रहती है वेयर कृष्णा इज डायरेक्टली गाइडिंग टू यू. एंड मैंने देखा है हमारे जितने भी यूजर्स हैं कि उनका मेंटल बैलेंस थोड़ा सा स्टार्ट क्रिएट होना हुआ है, क्योंकि दे
I'm sure.
डेली यूजिंग
I'm sure.
कृष्ण GPT. एंड देन उसके साथ में ही ऑप्शन है वीडियो का. सो हाउ टू कंट्रोल योर एंगर, हाउ टू कंट्रोल योर रेज, हाउ टू कंट्रोल योर डिप्रेशन. इनकी सारी कृष्ण GPT से AI की प्रॉपर वीडियोज हैं.
Beautiful.
People can directly learn from Shri Krishna.
You're doing a great job, yeah. This is a fantastic idea. I was not aware of this. There's a saying that who was the first patient of depression? Arjun.
Arjuna, yeah.
And Krishan ji was the first psychologist.
Motivator, yeah.
First
time,
yeah. So
psychologist.
So our country is so rich in knowledge, and so rich in such things that I don't think कि ये जो वेस्टर्न कॉन्सेप्ट्स बना दिए, वेस्टर्न कॉन्सेप्ट्स नहीं है.
बाहर से आके हमें
हमें सिखा रहे हैं. बताओ. मैं एग्जैक्टली, दीज आर ऑल आवर ओन कॉन्सेप्ट्स. सर्जरी originated from India. The father of surgery, the first surgery was done by an Indian. So Rishi Sushruta is the father of surgery. आज भी उनकी लिखी हुई books are the basics of medical surgery that Americans are following, and they'll teach us.
And then they're using their modern words and then teaching us कि how it is done.
Yeah. So religion के base पे बहुत कुछ होता है, और क्रिश्चियन मिशनरीज जो इंडिया में आई थी वो सब, दिस जस्ट ड्रिफ्टिंग अवे फ्रॉम द टॉपिक, बट दिस इज हाउ दे कॉन्कर्ड अस. हाउ यू कॉन्कर समबडी? बाय कॉन्करिंग द नॉलेज दे हैव. वी वर द रिचेस्ट कल्चर यार. We still are, but we've lost it. We've lost it because we did not conserve it. We did not realize the potential of our own culture. We were supposed to, everything. Gayatri mantra is, I tell a lot of, I don't think, Gayatri mantra and Om Uchcharan, I tell to almost all my patients who have neurological disease. Insomnia जिसको है, गायत्री मंत्र पढ़ो, नींद आती ही आती है. साथ में दवाई देता हूँ, of course. दवाई भी दो और गायत्री मंत्र भी पढ़ो. And Om का उच्चारण to everybody who has a speech disorder or a neurological disease or simple brain disease, Om उच्चारण. Even this Pakistani guy, I told him to do Om Ucharan, he did it.
हाँ.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. Om is a universal sound. It is not Shivji, you Shivji. Do not think of it as Shivji, Shivji. It is a universal sound. It is proved now. It is coming from your own vibration. आप feel, आप जब बोलोगे Om, you feel the whole
The
vibration.
vibrations, yeah.
You immediately feel
पूरी body में
energized.
vibrations होती हैं.
Yeah. You immediately feel energized.
Hmm.
And once your chakras or your inner vitality is channelized and energized, you are bound to start that healing process.
Hmm.
You are bound to start that. And then on top of that, you give a homeopathic medicine that is acting as a catalyst. अगर आपकी दवाई सही है और आपकी कन्विक्शन सही है और ईश्वर का आशीर्वाद है, बंदा ठीक होएगा ही होगा, निखिल, कोई भी प्रॉब्लम हो. I have seen literally miracles. I've cured a genetic disease. Forget everything. A genetic disease like epidermolysis bullosa. It is a recessive genetic disorder. Genetic disease means कि वो बच्चा पैदा होता है और उसके बॉडी पे ब्लिस्टर्स हैं ऑल ओवर और स्किन ऐसे उतर जाती है छूते ही. एंड उसको बोल दिया जाता है कि आपका बच्चा ज्यादा सर्वाइव नहीं करेगा. आज उस बच्चे को 14 साल हो गए निखिल. ही इज ऑफ मेडिसिन. और ऐसा एक नहीं है, ऐसे मेरे पास 3-4 बच्चे हैं अब, और बहुत बच्चे हैं जो अब मैं देख रहा हूँ ऐसे केसेस के. इजराइल में भी है, कनाडा में भी है, इंडिया के तो बहुत है. तो क्यों हो रहा है, कैसे हो रहा है? जेनेटिक डिजीज ठीक हो रही है. नॉट एवरी केस, ऑब्वियसली यस, बिकॉज अगेन इसके भी टाइप्स होते हैं. जितना स्ट्रॉन्ग और रिसेसिव होगा, जितना वो मेरे पास लेट आएगा, मेरे लिए भी लिमिटेशंस बढ़ जाएंगी. जितना डिस्ट्रॉफिक टाइप होगा या जंक्शनल टाइप होगा, उसमें इरोजन ज़्यादा हो रही है स्किन की, इन्फेक्शन बहुत जल्दी हो रहा है, तो क्योरेटिव रेट बहुत टफ हो जाता है उसमें. बट देन जो सिंप्लेक्स टाइप है, ऑलमोस्ट एवरी केस हैज गिवन ब्यूटिफुल रिजल्ट्स विद होम्योपैथी. I mean, touch wood, this case has this disease, curing this disease has given me a lot of fame. I've cured a lot of such cases. He was a 10 days old boy, the first case. He was son of a फौजी. कोई पैसा नहीं बेचारे के पास. उसको बोल दिया गया कि आपका बच्चा सर्वाइव नहीं करेगा. आज वो 14 साल 15 साल का है यार. कोई दवाई नहीं, बिल्कुल ठीक. इससे खूबसूरत बात क्या हो सकती है? और आई विल बी वेरी ऑनेस्ट, मैंने हाथ जोड़े, मैंने दवाई दी थी. मुझे नहीं पता था कि ये क्या होगा इसका. पर क्योंकि वो इतना फेथ से आया था और मैं उसको खाली हाथ नहीं भेज सकता था, मैंने कहा देखो कुछ नहीं होगा तो एटलीस्ट मैं थोड़ी सी हेल्प तो कर पाऊंगा, थोड़ा तो कुछ ट्रिक कर पाऊंगा. He was cured in less than 2 months, and that gave me confidence to treat many such cases again, to take up such cases. Otherwise, nobody takes up such cases. उसमें रोज की ड्रेसिंग चाहिए, उसमें रोज बेचारा माँ बाप की हालत खराब हो जाती है ऐसे बच्चों को देख देख के. आप एज अ पेशेंट, आप एज अ डॉक्टर, आपको बहुत बुरा लगता है ऐसे बच्चे के लिए. और यहाँ तो कोई वो बात भी नहीं है कि उसको कहते ना, एक बड़ी अच्छी धारणा है लोगों की, एक नोशन है कि अगर आप में फेथ है ना होम्योपैथी में, तो आप पे असर कर जाएगी. 10 दिन के बच्चों को क्या पता है फेथ है, क्या मिल रहा है उसको? दैट मीन्स इट हैज अ साइंस. That means it has a power. If the medicine is correct, and if it is acting on that natural healing process and core of that patient, it will definitely cure you. Definitely cure you. But yes, difficulty वहीं आ जाती है, limitation वहीं आ जाती है कि obviously not every case or everything would happen in. अब जैसे ये बच्चा 2 महीने में हो गया, एक बच्चा हैदराबाद का took 3 years to cure. Same problem. इजराइल वाला बच्चा took only 15 days to show treatment. But अब वो he is on my treatment for over 6 months now. But उसका recurrence बहुत कम हो गया क्योंकि वो आया ही 15 साल की उम्र में मेरे पास. But वो simplex type था. He's shown beautiful result. उनके लिए इतना भी बहुत है यार कि वो blisters ही नहीं आ रहे अब. This is fantastic. Somebody who's told that you would have to bandage yourself all your life till you are alive. These children don't survive, don't see their 18th birthday. Some don't even see their 5th birthday. Some don't even see their 1st birthday. Acha. It is such a dreadful disease. Imagine the plight of the patient, of the parents की वो बच्चा 14 साल का है. Imagine यार, हैदराबाद का पेशेंट जिसको बोल दिया गया आपकी बेटी एक दो साल से ज़्यादा नहीं, वो ठीक है, शी इज ऑफ मेडिसिन, चाहे 3 साल लगे, बट इमेजिन अब आप इसको में ये थोड़ी बोल सकते हो कि ये स्लो है। लोग बोलते हैं होम्योपैथी स्लो है। आपको एक चीज लाइफ लॉन्ग खानी है और उसमें भी आपको कहा जा रहा है कि आप शायद बचोगे नहीं, और आप बच भी गए हो और आप 3 साल में ठीक भी हो गए हो, तो फास्टर क्या हुआ? आई वॉन्ट टू ब्रेक दिस नोशन राइट नाउ टुडे दैट होम्योपैथी स्लो. इट इज नॉट स्लो. It is the stage of the disease that you come to us. The earlier the stage, the nascent the stage, the better it is, the better the chances of cure, you know. And there are many, for example, many surgical diseases, conditions, kidney stones, हर कोई या gall bladder stones. Gall bladder stones are famous कि वो तो उसका कोई रास्ता नहीं है, तो जी gall bladder पूरा निकालना पड़ेगा.
Correct.
But I've cured.
मतलब गॉल ब्लैडर को अब निकालना नहीं है, वो होम्योपैथी से हम उसको
हाँ जी,
stones
stones
खत्म कर
को
सकते
बिल्कुल वो dissolve हो जाते हैं. It is possible. Again, there are limitations to it. I don't take every case, but seeing the report, if your gallbladder is in functioning condition, I am quite sure I can help you.
मतलब वो जल्दी डायग्नोज हो जाए,
Diagnose
it's
भी नहीं,
properly curable.
देखिए gallstones take a lot of time to develop. होता क्या है कि किसी को पेन होगी तो ही वो अल्ट्रासाउंड कराएगा.
या
अब पेन हुआ और सीधा उसको दिखा जी 12 mm का स्टोन है, तो 12 mm का स्टोन एक दिन में नहीं बनता, वो it takes months and years to develop.
the whole point is we neglect our body's signs. जैसे
Yeah,
you know,
we
it
do.
gives us the signs.
We do,
और वो
but
हम उसको ignore
yeah,
करते
for
हैं.
example, it starts with simple gas acidity. अब हर कोई गैस एसिडिटी के लिए दवाई खा के चलता बनता है, you do your daily routines and all. But या chronic constipation है, you don't, आपने आप चूरन वूरन खाया या लेग्जेटिव लिया और आप चलते बन रहे हो, आप ठीक चल रहे हो, आपको लग रहा है आप ठीक हो, मोशन ठीक हो गया, सब कुछ ठीक हो गया, एसिडिटी ठीक हो गई, ठीक चल रही है, चल रहा है. But internally, what is happening, you're not realizing. The bile starts getting accumulated because वो fat आपका digest ही नहीं हो रहा, आप बस दवाई के सहारे आपकी digestion हो रही है. You're getting my point?
Yeah.
Your body is not working. It is supposed to digest on its own. You should be able to defecate on your own every morning. This is how your system is built. If you're not able to defecate every morning, your problem has started. Somewhere in the body, in the intestine, in the colon, in the gallbladder, in the liver, it has started. It can develop into something.
अच्छा, कुछ 5 स्टेप्स में 5 साइंस, 5 ऐसे साइंस बताओ बॉडी में जो हमें मॉर्निंग या कहीं पर भी देखने चाहिए कि हमारी बॉडी में कोई ना कोई इलनेस स्टार्ट हो गई है.
Very good question. Very, very good question. Very important question. First and foremost thing is your defecation, your morning poop. If you are able to, you start from that. If you're able to clean up and evacuate daily once or maybe twice during the day. First. Second is, if you are sleeping well. If you're not sleeping well, again there's some issue. Third is, you are eating well. You're feeling the need of food timely. Your appetite is good. Right? There's no, you're not feeling any discomfort after eating. And you are feeling not feeling any need to eat. Both are wrong. In 24 hours, if you're not feeling the need to eat, then that means अभी भी intestine भरी पड़ी है आपकी, अभी भी वो absorption हुआ नहीं है, assimilation हुआ नहीं है, food accumulated है. That is why आपको भूख नहीं लग रही. भूख लगनी चाहिए. हर 4 से 5 घंटे में भूख लगनी चाहिए, चाहे एक रोटी की लगे, पर लगनी चाहिए. ठीक है? और खाना खाने के बाद आपको bloating या acidity ये सब नहीं होना चाहिए. Then it is not a problem, right? If it is happening, then there is something which is gone wrong.
और देखा जाए तो गैस और एसिडिटी तो बहुत कॉमन है हमारे यहाँ इंडिया में.
क्योंकि यार
स्पाइसी बहुत खाते हैं,
स्पाइसी बहुत खाते हैं, पानी बहुत कम पीते हैं, बैठे रहने. आजकल सब कुछ सेडेंटरी हो गया है. वर्क कल्चर ऐसा हो गया है कि हम लोग सब बैठे रहते हैं. सब जगह बिल्डिंगें खड़े हो गए हैं, पार्क सब खत्म हो गया, खेल हम रहे नहीं है, बच्चे हमारे खेल रहे नहीं. आजकल तो बच्चों को भी इंडाइजेशन हो रही है. और फिर खाना जंक फूड धड़ल्ले से सब लोग खा रहे हैं. Okay, coming to your question. Fourth is, if you're thinking correctly, you're not getting agitated on any damn thing, any small thing. Any small thing, if it is even for just example. तो अगर आप, for example, somebody has crossed you and आप इतना एजिटेट हो गए कि आप बोल बुलारा कर रहे हैं, that is not normal. It's a very small example, but it's a very common example.
That is not normal.
That is not normal.
तो यहाँ दिल्ली में तो मतलब
That's
everybody
what
is like,
I'm saying. So this is not your normal state of affair, mental state. Being agitated to an extent कि आप जी उतर के आप रुक गए हैं, गाली गलौज कर रहे हैं, this is not normal. You won't normally do this, even if somebody, मैंने टच की बात नहीं करी, सब बस गुजर गए आपके यहाँ से, आपने शीशा खोल के आप उसको सब कुछ याद कर रहे हैं, उसका घर वालों को याद कर रहे हैं उसके, तो वो ठीक नहीं है.
that's also not a sign of a controlled mind.
Yes, if you're not able to take decisions properly, if you're indecisive, again there is some issue. You were able to take, but you're not able to take. You've slowed down. You're feeling fatigued, unnecessary fatigue. If you're feeling unnecessary body pains, if you're feeling, this is not normal. You're not feeling the taste in the mouth. This is not normal. Which acidity वाले patients को अक्सर हो जाता है ये चीज.
Not getting a taste.
Taste,
in the
proper
mouth.
taste. Yeah, happens rarely, but still it is a sign. So these are some very important signs that people ignore. नींद नहीं आ रही है तो कॉफी पी के चला लेंगे वो, पर वो ये नहीं सोचेंगे नींद क्यों नहीं आ रही. कॉफी पी के वो अपना काम पे वापस लग जाएंगे कि ठीक है नींद नहीं आ रही, let me do my work. But they won't really sit and think यार नींद क्यों नहीं आ रही, I should be sleeping.
तो उसके पीछे क्या reasons हो
क्या
सकते हैं
reasons है,
नींद
they
नहीं
won't really go into it, and maybe even if they're aware, they won't really give too much of importance to it, and then these same people start developing migraines, start developing gastric issues, start developing headaches, even lifestyle diseases, stress disorders, whatnot. All 90% of diseases, lifestyle diseases, are due to these 5 things only. Nikhil, if we watch these ना, ये lifestyle disorders नहीं होंगे.
I think it's all about a proper discipline we need to follow in our lifestyle.
Yes, देखिए इसमें क्या बात है कि diet plays a huge role. Unfortunately, taste plays a big role in India than what to eat.
I think we are eating for the tongue. But
हाँ,
we're not
हम वो
eating.
जीने के लिए खा रहे हैं, हम खाने के लिए नहीं जी रहे.
Correct.
I mean, sorry, खाने के
के लिए
लिए जी रहे हैं,
but
जीने के लिए खाना चाहिए. You know, और खाना इतना बदल भी गया है, इतना जंक फूड इतना आ गया है, फास्ट फूड इतना आ गया है.
Correct.
कोल्ड ड्रिंक्स इतनी है, सब कुछ है. क्या है कि लोग बोलते हैं सर फिर क्या जीना छोड़ दें, क्या करें फिर, कभी तो एंजॉय करेंगे, कभी so,
But उनके लिए यही enjoy है.
हाँ,
People think that this is enjoyment, right?
Yes, but
They have
I
not
have an
tasted
answer
the
to
higher
this.
taste of enjoyment.
Yeah, absolutely. But I have an answer to this also. I always say कि आप बिल्कुल करिए, आप 15 दिन में या 10 दिन में एक बार जरूर एंजॉय कीजिए, बट उतना ही कीजिए. आप अगर हर दूसरे दिन बाहर से आप, एक तो ये स्विगी जोमेटो ने सब सत्यानाश कर रखा है कि you just have to click and you get it any time of the day. Their business is running fantastically, but the health of the nation is going down the drain. At 2 a.m. you are getting a burger or pizza. What else do you need? The boy who's supposed to sit and study is feeling hungry and just ordering a pizza on Blinkit or Zomato.
Yeah.
And the parents are thinking, oh, my बच्चा बड़ा पढ़ रहा है हमारा, वो पढ़ भी रहा है, वो खा क्या रहा है. So obviously that he will develop childhood obesity. He will develop obesity in adulthood, and with obesity comes dry skin. Thanks to the air we are breathing, allergies come
Naturally
into
to
the
us.
basket.
Yeah.
Everything is related. So you should be aware. I won't say you should be strict to yourself. It is, Nikhil, one very important point I missed. हर लाइफस्टाइल सबसे ऊपर पता क्या होता है? The relationships you are maintaining, the social connections you are having. If you are happy and having good social connections and good हैप्पीनेस क्वोशेंट, ये ना चीज़ें फिर भी देखी जा सकती हैं।
Hmm.
आप ना बंद करा सकते हो। फॉर एग्जांपल आपको किसी को शौक है कि यार खाने पीने का शौक है, वो आप बंद करा सकते हो, पर अगर किसी का दिल ही टूटा हुआ है ना, वो जोड़ना बड़ा मुश्किल है। किसी का वो अंदर से अकेलापन इतना है, वो बहुत मुश्किल है। वो सबसे बड़ा फैक्टर है।
Do you also feel that as we eat these junk foods, we are going towards burger and pizza? Is it like an escapism from the big thing that we are ignoring, like loneliness or something?
Yes, absolutely. In fact, there's a term called bulimia nervosa. So, in this, what happens is when people are anxious, they eat more.
Yeah.
And eat more में क्या बोलते हैं पेशेंट्स? मुझे कुछ अच्छा खाने का दिल कर रहा है। अच्छा क्या होता है? मीठा।
Hmm.
मीठा या जंक, उनके लिए वो अच्छा है।
Hmm.
वो अच्छा क्या है? वो बेसिकली इट्स जस्ट सेटिस्फाइंग योर सटाइटी सेंटर. You are fooling your brain so that it doesn't release the sad hormones and you just feel the happy hormones.
Ooh.
Serotonin is released once you have such sweeteners and junk food, and you feel happy, you feel less anxious,
Hmm.
और आप और खाने लगते हो।
Hmm.
और आप सोचते हो कि मेरा वेट क्यों नहीं कम हो रहा, बिकॉज आप ये भूल जाते हो कि जब आप एंक्शियस होते हो आप इतना गंदमला खा लेते हो कि it itself takes 2 days to absorb, but you're doing it every day.
Hmm.
And obviously, again, Nikhil, people are not really connected.
Yeah.
And for people to connect, they have to disconnect with their phones.
Hmm.
I always say that to connect, to reconnect and connect, please first disconnect.
Yeah.
Kids these days are on screens. They're not playing. They're not, even interacting when they are going to their relatives' house. Things are really sad, but ऐसा नहीं है कि ये चीज़ें बदली नहीं जा सकती।
Hmm.
अगर हम शुरू से इन चीज़ों को, छोटी छोटी चीज़ों को हम समझ के चलेंगे ना,
Hmm.
तो लाइफ इतनी मुश्किल नहीं है।
तो कुछ एज अ जैसे आप डॉक्टर हो, यू ऑल्सो नो अ लॉट ऑफ अ लॉट अबाउट साइकोलॉजी।
Yeah.
तो लोग अपने घरों में बैठ के अपने ब्रेन को कैसे कंट्रोल कर सकते हैं अपने हिसाब से कि व्हेन द ब्रेन इज डिमांडिंग कि नहीं मुझको बाहर का खाना है, सो हाउ वी कैन ट्रेन आवर ब्रेन कि दैट वी कैन रिलीज ऑल दीज हैप्पी हार्मोन्स even when we do not consume all the outside stuff?
Again, very good question. See, you usually develop such urges if you are alone, if you are wanting to get away from something.
Yeah, but even with friends, when
Yes.
5-6 friends align, they are
They're
like,
outside,
चलो
yeah.
पीते हैं.
हाँ, that has become a notion. वो अब social
Yeah.
culture बन गया है कि having an alcohol and a drink. यार इसमें ना I won't really be too unhappy. Why? Because they are still connecting. They're still talking. They're still releasing their stress by talking to each other, even if they're doing it over a drink of a glass of drink.
But
I
ultimately,
would, I
drink is
would, I
spoiling
would,
the
I
body
would,
also.
I would caution them. Don't go beyond a certain amount of drinks, obviously, and don't do it every day. To every depression or anxiety patient, I always say, please meet your friends, even if it has to be over a glass of drink. But it should be only a glass of drink. It should not be a bottle of drink.
Yeah.
That is important. So, see, the idea is moderation, balance. Excess of anything and everything is bad. Excess of discipline is also bad. You need to let go also. Materialistic चीज़ें हैं, सब कुछ है, बनी हुई है, सारी दुनिया एंजॉय कर रही है और आप सिर्फ ये सोच के कि नहीं मुझे डिसिप्लिन रहना है, एकदम ठीक रहना है, पॉसिबल नहीं है. इट्स लाइक अगेन फूलिंग योरसेल्फ. You can do this. I'm not saying this. It cannot be done. People do it, but takes lot to discipline yourself.
Yeah.
You know,
Correct.
I'm not too sure कि majority of people can do that. अगर majority of people can do that, then we won't really require people like me. You know, people like you and me. This podcast won't be required then. अगर इतनी लोगों में सेल्फ कंट्रोल एंड सेल्फ डिसिप्लिन होता
Correct.
तो इन चीज़ों की ज़रूरत ही नहीं होती. एक्चुअली क्या होता है कि वाइसेस और indulgences are always, you know, more attractive. They always appear to be more attractive. The catch is where to say no, where to hold the drink. मतलब don't go beyond 2 drinks and don't do it more than once or twice a week. That's it. That is only it. So that you can enjoy it all your life. Why should you be drinking every day? To make you sleep? No. There will be a time when even a bottle of drink won't make you sleep. And I have such patients. These become addict. Then you have to counsel them कि आप ड्रिंक नहीं सुला रही है आपको, वो आप शुरू से ही नहीं सो पा रहे थे क्योंकि आपने अपने इश्यूज नहीं रिजॉल्व किए और आपने ड्रिंक को सहारा बना लिया. पहले आप ड्रिंक एंजॉय कर रहे थे, अब ड्रिंक आपको एंजॉय कर रही है.
Correct.
तो ये समझ होनी कि कहाँ रुकना है, ये बहुत जरूरी है. और उसमें ना घर के बड़ों का बहुत बड़ा रोल होता है. अगर हम बहुत डिसिप्लिन्ड एंड कंट्रोल्ड वे में चलेंगे ना कि ये नहीं करना, ये नहीं करना, ये नहीं करना, बच्चा हमेशा जाके वही चीज करेगा जो उसको करने को मना कहा जा रहा है.
Too much discipline is also
Yes.
like, you know,
Yes.
like being overly possessive over something.
Yes, being too naggy about things and
Yeah.
too controlled.
Over, yeah,
Yeah,
that becomes
yeah,
a control
yes,
for
yes.
a kid. Yeah.
हाँ हाँ. तो वो उसमें क्या होता है, इवन फॉर एन अडल्ट यार, फॉर एग्जाम्पल अ वाइफ इज वेरी पेसिमिस्टिक अबाउट ऑल दीज थिंग्स, टोटली अगेंस्ट ऑल दीज थिंग्स एंड जस्ट हेट्स इट. गॉट इट, यू हेट इट. बट व्हाट अबाउट दैट गाय हु लव्स इट एंड यू लव हिम? You say you love him, but because you hate it, now you hate him also. ये क्या बात हुई? You love the person or the bottle more? Obviously, he loves his wife more. Got it? No, you hate the bottle or you hate your husband more? Obviously, he hates the bottle more. तो तुम दोनों क्यों लड़ रहे हो? थोड़ा तुम नीचे आओ, ऊपर आओ, थोड़ा तुम नीचे आओ, करो बैलेंस. स्टार्ट एक्सेप्टिंग कि उसकी लाइफ में एंजॉयमेंट का एक फैक्टर अल्कोहल है, वो कभी कभी ले सकता है. हाँ, अगर वो रोज ले रहा तो वो गलत है.
बट फिर भी बीवियों को लड़ने का तो बहाना चाहिए.
नहीं यार, मैं देखो पता क्या है, देयर आर कई फीमेल्स ऐसी हैं आज की डेट में जो खुद पिला रही हैं, वो भी गलत है. बिकॉज यू आर एनकरेजिंग दैट टू मच कि बिकॉज कि यार तू मेरे से लड़ेगा नहीं, चल तू पी ले. ये भी है, यू नो, यू इट बिकम्स एन एस्केप मैकेनिज्म फॉर दैट फीमेल कि यार एटलीस्ट मेरे से लड़ेगा नहीं भाई, तू पी ले. एंड देन दे आर सर्चिंग फॉर द रिहैब सेंटर्स देमसेल्व्स कि अब ये इतना पीने लग गया कि तो ये कंट्रोल भी नहीं होता, तो अब ये पी के भी दंगा फसाद करता है. सो अगेन द थिंग इज कि वेयर टू से नो. यू शुड नॉट गो बियॉन्ड अ सर्टेन लिमिट. दैट अंडरस्टैंडिंग इज वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट. एंड उसमें मैं हमेशा कहता हूँ घर के बड़ों का सबसे बड़ा रोल होता है. उनको वो समझ होती है. क्यों? क्योंकि उनके पास एक तजुर्बा है, एक समझ है. बहुत बार पता क्या होता है, हमारे सबके डैड्स ने, मदर्स ने अपनी यंग एज में वो सब किया होता है जो हमने भी करा, जो हम लोग करते हैं. हमें करने से रोका जाता है. क्यों रोका जाता है? बिकॉज वो उनको एक वो अंडरस्टैंडिंग आ जाती है कि यार ये करने से ना तू ये खो देगा. अगर उनको बस वो समझाना आ जाए ना, डांटने की बजाय समझाया जाए कि बेटा तू कर, पर इतना करियो, इससे ज्यादा मत जाइयो, कि तू इससे ये खो देगा. अगर फिर भी वो आपको नहीं मान रहा तो आप शुरू में ही उस चीज की हेल्प लीजिए. मेक हिम talk to a person he is listening to, maybe your doctor, maybe your family doctor, maybe a friend of yours, or maybe a relative of yours, so that he doesn't go in that wrong direction. You know, any addiction, I believe, can be controlled before it becomes an addiction. और होता क्या है, हम डांटने लग जाते हैं समझाने के बजाय. स्पेशली अगर आप 22-23 साल के लड़के को आप डांटोगे, समझाओगे नहीं, वो तो और ऑलरेडी वो नशे में है या वो अंडर इन्फ्लुएंस है, he won't understand. He will become a more rebel.
आजकल के लोग ना, आजकल के बच्चे भी समझाने भी नहीं समझते. आई थिंक इट्स ऑल अबाउट पेरेंट्स नीड टू अंडरस्टैंड एन आर्ट ऑफ लीड बाय एग्जांपल.
Yes.
Then to live
Yes.
like that. So वो अपनी बीवी के like they are fighting. and then they're teaching their kids to how to treat a woman.
Correct.
So I think that's a
Absolutely.
wrong belief that we are installing.
Correct. Absolutely. आप एक तरफ बोल कुछ रहे हो, मतलब you should practice what you preach.
Yeah.
Obviously, I would never. I mean, fortunately, my father has never stopped both of us brothers in doing anything in life because he never stopped himself. But at the same time, we always had that. I would not say control, but that respect and that एक आंख की शर्म कि यार पापा को ये चीज तो पता होनी चाहिए या पापा को ये चीज पता, और हम हर चीज पता हमारे पापा को. वो क्यों है? क्योंकि उन्होंने हमें वो कॉन्फिडेंस दिया. हमारी मॉम ने वो हमें कॉन्फिडेंस दिया कि तुम मुझसे कुछ भी शेयर कर सकते हो. तो आप जब एक कॉन्फिडेंस देते हो ना, तो आपको अंदर से पता है कि मैं उनको धोखा नहीं दे सकता, तो मैं नहीं दूंगा वो, बिकॉज आई नो कि दे आर लीडिंग बाय एग्जाम्पल. दे आर नॉट befooling me. Obviously, you cannot befool your child and do something and expect him to be absolutely like Ram. He cannot
Correct.
be. You have to be Dashrath first.
Yeah.
If you are Dashrath, only then you can expect a Ram. You cannot be a Ravan and expect to be father to Ram. You cannot be. Absolutely. 100% correct. So वो बातें हैं, मतलब वो चीज़ें इसलिए ऐसे कि रोल ऑफ पेरेंट्स इज एक्सट्रीमली, बड़ों का घर में ये रोल बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट है.
Yeah.
They should lead by example. Yes.
So, like, what has been the 3 most biggest lessons that are always with your life of your father?
My father's lessons.
Yeah,
That he has
three
taught us.
biggest lessons which are the pillars of your life.
Nikhil, he is a self-made man. What I learned from him is never what he taught to me or spoke to me. I've learned from whatever I've seen him. He's never told us कि ये कर या वो कर. He has always led by example. He has, even he'll be 70 very shortly. I mean, this year. He has worked his butt off. And to be a homeopathic doctor starting in 1970s and to be where he is today by grace of God, it takes a lot of effort. It takes huge amount of hard work and extreme honesty. I'm very happy to say this and very proud to say this. I was in 7th standard when I started making pudiyas in his clinic. And that is why I just fell in love with homeopathy. I did not know homeopathy then. But what I saw is 50 patients lined up and every patient just walking out happily out of his chamber. That used to give me so much of happiness. And that, it's not the money, Nikhil. It's the smile on the parents' faces. He has always said that patients' welfare should be your sole aim. That is a tagline of our clinic, AKG's OVMs. The first line on our website is patient's welfare is our sole aim. So that welfare does not mean कि मुझे होम्योपैथी ही खिला के करानी है. अगर मुझे लग रहा है कि होम्योपैथी से ठीक नहीं होगा, आप एलोपैथी खा लो यार एक बार, पर आप ठीक रहो, आपको सफर नहीं करना है. He has imbibed that quality in me and I'm very proud of to say always this. He always says that we are a doctor first. That's what I said. So as a doctor, he has been my hero and he will always be my hero and a role model. And to a lot of doctors of my generation and next generation. As a father, I'm a father also now. So as a father, what I learned from him was that he never stopped us. He always, I have a very beautiful thing to share. My brother used to play cricket. He used to play cricket for even Delhi under 23. He reached a level. So there came a time he had opted for science. So in doctors' household, it is obvious that you will opt for science, right? Brother being, I was doing my BHMS during those times. He was in his 11th. He had his physics exam the next day. He comes up to me. I'm brushing my teeth in the morning, going to my college. He comes up to me, यार मेरे को ना science छोड़नी है. एंड द ब्रश जस्ट ड्रॉप्ड ऑफ माई हैंड. तेरा दिमाग खराब है, क्या बोल रहा है? कल तेरा एग्जाम है फाइनल. कहता यार मैं क्रिकेट खेलना चाहता हूँ, मेरे को छोड़नी है. तो टुक मी 1 minute टू एसिमुलेट. मैं कहा अच्छा ओके, रुक पापा से बात करते. यू नो निखिल, दिस इज अ लाइफ चेंजिंग मोमेंट फॉर अ यंग किड. This is like taking a complete career detour. We went to my dad's room, parents' room. My mom immediately started crying. इसको क्या हो गया? क्या बोल रहा है? But my dad, he did not ask him, or I mean, he never told him कि तू जो जैसा मेरा रिएक्शन था या मॉम का रिएक्शन था, he never said कि तू पागल हो गया या तू क्या बोल रहा है, क्या है. तो he asked him कि what is your thought process? तू करना क्या चाह रहा है? He told him कि dad, I want to give cricket a big, मतलब good shot, because in India if you want to be a cricketer you have to be you know at your pinnacle, you're at the A game. Only then you go through. Yeah. There's so much of competition. So managing studies and that to a science student, it is very difficult. It was becoming very difficult for him. And my dad understood and he said, what if you don't make in cricket? He said, psychology is my second love. I would go and pursue psychology then. My dad understood this. And the next day, he himself took him to the coaching कि भाई तूने जा, तूने जो करना है कर.
Wow.
And got the 11th repeated. He took humanities because that had psychology, and he enrolled for psychology, and साथ he played cricket. So if a father is taking such a huge decision as such a integral part of a child's career and has the showing that confidence in a child, that speaks volumes. Yeah, that speaks volumes that you need to trust your child. You need to give him that confidence कि चल मैं तेरे पीछे खड़ा हूँ, देखी जाएगी, तू कर जो तूने करना चाहता. Because again, credit to my brother as well. He had that conviction and he had that confidence to first speak to me and then to his father कि ये दोनों मेरे समझेंगे. At least हिम्मत दिखाई उसने. अगर वो देखो, अगर निखिल वो हिम्मत भी कहाँ से आई, because वो environment ऐसा था घर का, वो शुरू से था. We were never told कि तू ये नहीं करेगा, तू वो नहीं करेगा. Right? My father wanted my father wanted me कि यार तू, मैं होम्योपैथिक डॉक्टर हूँ, you should appear for MBBS exams. I said यार मेरे को नहीं करना, मेरे को होम्योपैथी से बहुत प्यार है, मुझे होम्योपैथी करनी है. कहते नहीं, ट्राई कर ले. तो I did try. I did go through. I entered. I got through dentistry also. But I completely refused कि मैं dentistry नहीं करनी है. I'll do homeopathy only. He was fine. कहते ठीक है, करो, give it your all. So these are huge learnings. One is to be, not let your child be too controlled. You don't try to control him, but also control him or her, but also keep an eye. We were always being asked to, हाँ ये आजकल क्या चल रहा है, तेरा उसका क्या हुआ, तेरा उसका क्या हुआ, तू आजकल क्लिनिक में ये क्या कर रहा है, वो क्या कर रहा है, So, कि एक वो डर भी बना रहा है. डर इन द सेंस, आई वोंट कॉल डर, बट एक वो कि हाँ भाई, आई एम आंसरेबल टू somebody back home.
Like a leader with a stick is always respected.
No, with a stick, I won't say. No, but that aura and that presence.
Like वो stick चलानी नहीं है, but a leader with a stick is always respected.
या वो चलानी नहीं है, और वो हाँ हाथ में है, वो कब चल जाए उसका नहीं पता. और वो we never felt that way also. But in the same sense कि उनको ये था कि यार I should be aware कि what my kids are going through every day. Even though because he did not have that much time during his early days, he never really even used to come to our PTA meetings. उनके पास टाइम ही नहीं होता था. मम्मी ही लेके जाती थी. मॉम आज भी याद करती है, मेरी वाइफ को बताती है कि I did all those things. And hats off to her. मतलब she raised us like fantastic. So these values, these will forever stay with me, forever. And nobody can take this away. I don't think वो imbibed है ना. My brother is the same. He is very ethical. Very, very ethical psychologist. So if you are seeing those examples in your own household, you would turn up like that. That is why I said, the first drink I had was with my dad only.
Ah.
So you give him that confidence, right?
Hmm.
So it's not कि
So what does it depict? What does it, as a
he
kid, what memory or what thought it created in your mind?
कि we are friends now. I can talk to him.
But as a friend, when you share something with your dad, तो ऐसा नहीं होता कि पहले तो बोलते थे कि मैं तुम्हारा दोस्त हूँ, मुझसे शेयर करो,
नहीं, वो ऐसा नहीं बोलते.
एंड देन शेयर करने के बाद आप फिर पापा बन गए.
ये तो होता ही है यार. पापा रहेंगे तो पापा ही हमेशा, और ये आपको भी याद रखना है.
Yeah.
आपको खुद को याद रखना है. बट आपको खुद को एक कॉन्फिडेंस आ जाता है कि हाँ, मैं पापा से कुछ शेयर कर सकता हूँ.
Yeah, correct.
I have told them everything under the sun. They know everything about my life. I don't have any hidden secrets or जो usually बच्चों के होते हैं. Our parents know everything about us, both of us.
So what is your advice to the guys जिनकी उनके father से अच्छा bond नहीं है? What do you advise to today youngsters?
Yeah. यार मैं ना I believe in one thing, that you draw your power and energy through your parents. Even if you don't have a great bond, even if you feel he's not being great to you, you will not be great enough. You must try to understand or even forgive at times if he's not being good to you. Because आप चाहते हो आप वैसा ना बनो, पर आप वैसा बन जाओगे आप ना चाहते हुए भी. आप लिखवा लो मुझसे.
Correct.
और क्योंकि आप वैसे ना बनो, आपको उनको माफ करना बहुत जरूरी है. अगर आप उनको माफ नहीं करोगे ना, एक्चुअली क्या होता है निखिल, रिवर्स साइकोलॉजी, हाउ इट वर्क्स, आप जिस चीज से भागते हो ना, वो ही आपके सामने ज्यादा आती है. डर, फॉर एग्जाम्पल, फियर इज द बिगेस्ट मॉन्स्टर इन योर हेड.
Yeah. Correct.
आप उसको जितना छेड़ोगे, आप उसको कॉन्कर नहीं कर सकते, आप उसको फेस ही करना होता है. आप उसे भागोगे, वो उतना और सामने आएगा. The only and only way to conquer or defeat your fear is to face it. And all those kids who don't have a great relationship with their parents, their biggest fear is that I don't want to become like him or her. In their heads. मैं ऐसा नहीं बनना चाहता. मैं मान गया 100% गलती आपके पेरेंट्स की हो सकती है एक पॉइंट ऑफ टाइम पे, पर अगर आप वैसा नहीं बनना चाहते तो आपको उनको एक पॉइंट पे जाके माफ करना पड़ेगा, क्योंकि रिलेशनशिप आपका एक खून का है. खून के रिलेशनशिप में क्या होता है कि चाहते हुए भी ना चाहते हुए भी आप इफेक्टेड होते ही हो. यू कैन नॉट इग्नोर इट. यू कैन नॉट बी इंसुलेटेड. यू कैन नॉट बी indifferent, even if you want to. Even if you are MS Dhoni, who is supposed to be the coolest guy on earth, coolest captain, who doesn't get affected by situations, even he gets affected when it's about his parents. Yeah, how can you not be? Even Krishan ji got affected when he saw his parents for the first time, when he released them from Mathura. He did not feel it that much pinch while leaving Yashoda Maiya, but he felt it when he saw Devaki Mata for the first time.
Yeah.
Why? Because it is blood. Blood relations, good or bad, will always affect. उसको जितना आप बना के रखो, मैं ये नहीं कह रहा आप अगर आपका कॉर्डियल रिलेशनशिप नहीं है, उसको एटलीस्ट और खराब मत होने दो. फाइंड आउट अ वे जिससे कि वो और खराब ना हो. It can be simply just having a chat once, one-on-one. आजकल क्या होता है, खराब ना होने का मतलब होता है they don't talk. They just don't talk. Husband and wife, parents and kids, they just don't talk. You're not ready to listen to their side of the story. It's not that, yes, I'm talking so highly of my dad and everything. It's not that we have never had problems. Of course we have problems. But we always talk it out. There are times when he's not even ready to listen to me. But then I give it time. There are times when I don't agree with him. And then I realize that he was right.
Yeah.
Because we do talk about it. And देखिए, एक चीज ना आपको हमेशा याद रखनी है, हम बात पे गौर करते हैं, उसने ये बोला था या उसने ये बोला, इंटेंशन पे गौर नहीं करते। इंटेंशन अगर पेरेंट्स की तो एटलीस्ट मैं मानता हूँ यार गलत नहीं हो सकती अपने बच्चे के लिए, और अगर गलत है तो उस बारे में बात करने की जरूरत ही नहीं है। फिर आप बिल्कुल ही
देयर हैज टू बी बाउंड्रीज।
यस, और अगर आप मतलब इफ यू रियलाइज कि इंटेंशन ही गलत है आजकल कलयुग है, सब कुछ होता है, आई वुड से 10% 15% केसेस ऐसे होते होंगे, बट 90% केसेस स्टिल यार it is mendable. And if you mend your relationship with your parents, your siblings, life is beautiful यार। Life can be absolutely beautiful। फिर तो जो चार लोग जो होते हैं ना, जो चार लोग की हमेशा बात किए, चार लोग क्या कहेंगे, चार लोग, भाई चार लोग मैटर ही नहीं करते। अगर आप if your family is united, if all 4 of you or 5 of you or 6 of you are united and on the same page, yes, you might not always think similarly, you might have your opinions, but if you respect each other, love each other, there should be a basic respect. Love से भी ऊपर होता है respect in any relationship.
Even kids has to respect parents, that but natural, but
And parents also
has to,
yes, parents should be not immune to what their kids are feeling. They should be able to understand and have those ears, कि वो
emotional intelligence.
yes, and you're supposed to, yaar.
Yeah.
You're supposed to. You are raising a child, you cannot be immune to what he or she not feeling or is feeling.
Yeah.
You must be sensitive to the fact कि इसको भी बुरा लग सकता है।
Exactly, that's the issue. हमारे time पे यही था कि parents more of a prepared the kid for a logical world, right? This is what you need to become, this is how the world is,
Yeah.
he's your enemy, that's your enemy, don't play with this kid, he's your enemy, he's teaching you wrong things. So we were prepared to live in a logical world, but then our emotional world was totally diminished, suppressed. और वो जब बड़े होते हैं ना, लड़के या लड़कियां जब बड़े होते हैं ना, they feel that distance. And I think emotions are the biggest role play कि वो distance create हुआ।
हाँ बिल्कुल। एंड सिमिलरली फिर आपकी लर्निंग्स भी वैसी होती हैं, आपके एक्सपीरियंसेस भी वैसे होते हैं। यू शुड लर्न फ्रॉम योर एक्सपीरियंसेस। देखिए एज अ पेरेंट हर पेरेंट कोशिश करता है अपने चाइल्ड को प्रोटेक्ट करने की, पर आप इतना प्रोटेक्ट मत कीजिए कि वो अपने एक्सपीरियंसेस ना लिए। आप अगर वो बच्चा गलती कर रहा है तो उसको सीखने दीजिए। डोंट बिकम अ शेड टू हिम, कि इवन इफ ही इज मेकिंग अ मिस्टेक तो क्या हो गया। नो, let him learn. Let her understand the importance of, for example, a boy who's saying that you are not being nice to me. Doesn't mean a girl is right always. No. What if that boy was right? You should be able to give hearing and active listening to your kids. Why teenagers today are so disconnected to their parents? Because there's no communication. There's a huge communication gap. Everybody is on phone, even on the dining table. Why?
यहाँ कहीं भी रेस्टोरेंट में जाओ, ऐसा एक टेबल दिखती है ना जहाँ पे फैमिली बैठी है, then everybody is on their phone.
Why should we let that happen? Why can't I ask my dad कि पापा क्या चल रहा है आजकल, बताओ? Why can't I ask my daughter, बेटा आजकल स्कूल में क्या चल रहा है? Why can't I talk to them? It should really baffle us up, ring us up कि यार हम कितना दूर हो गए एक दूसरे से। और हम तभी चिल्लाते हैं। हम पता चिल्लाते कब है? जब दिल दूर हो जाते हैं। आप सामने खड़े और चिल्ला रहे हैं, क्यों? क्योंकि दिल इतने दूर हो गए हैं यार। Why am I talking to shouting at my mom or my dad? No, because दिल इतना दूर हो गया, मन मिला ही नहीं, बहुत टाइम से बात करी ही नहीं, उन्होंने समझा नहीं या मैंने नहीं समझा। तो वो चीज गलत है। और अगर वो चीज हो भी गई है तो उसको सुधारा जा सकता है, आज भी सुधारा जा सकता है। I always tell my patients, यार निखिल, I always tell my patients that please resolve your relationships. I go deep. I really go deep. Because, why I was talking about those root causes, these are the root causes usually. An unresolved relationship or an unresolved problem would lead on to some huge disease in later on in life.
Yeah,
It can be a cancer, it can be a liver cirrhosis, it can be a
yeah.
bronchopneumonia, it can be a liver disease, brain disorder, neurological disease. Every time we get something unresolved. And this is what our prescription is usually based on. Usually. सिम्टोमेटिक रिलीफ तो देना ही देना है, बट जो वो कॉन्स्टिट्यूशनल वो जो कॉज जिस वजह से उस पेशेंट को ये प्रॉब्लम डेवलप हुई इज यूजुअली साइकोलॉजिकल, इज यूजुअली इमोशनल, एंड दिस इज वेयर द रोल ऑफ द साइकोलॉजिस्ट एंड us as homeopathic doctors comes in hugely. As a homeopathic doctors, we are trained to listen. Multiple patients of me tell to me, सर आपसे तो हम बात करके ठीक हो जाते हैं. क्यों? क्योंकि मैं सुनता अच्छा हूँ. होम्योपैथिक डॉक्टर्स सुनते अच्छा है. यही थोड़ा सा एलोपैथिक डॉक्टर्स भी करना शुरू कर दें, थोड़ा टाइम देना शुरू कर दें, उनको भी मिलना सुनने को मिलेगा. तो ये बहुत बड़ी बात है. आप अगर अच्छे से सुन रहे हैं ना किसी को, निखिल आज आप आई एम श्योर आई हैव बीन एबल टू रीच समवेयर इन योर हार्ट. Why? Because you are listening to me. Somebody who listens to this podcast would definitely feel कि यार कहीं कुछ लगा है, बट उस पर वो एक्शन भी लेना है. लेके चुप नहीं हो जाना है. ज्ञान ले लिया, भाई ज्ञान नहीं है. ज्ञान का कोई फायदा नहीं है अगर आप उसको अप्लाई नहीं कर रहे हो.
करेक्ट.
आप प्रेमानंद जी को सुन रहे हो, आप गीता पढ़ रहे हो, सब कुछ कर रहे हो, बट आप अप्लाई नहीं कर रहे हो तो उसका फायदा क्या है? आप भगवान की पूजा कर रहे हो, बट आप अपने बच्चे से ही ठीक से बात नहीं कर रहे हो, क्या फायदा है? क्या है उस पूजा में? क्या कुछ भी नहीं है वो फिर कुछ आप कुछ नहीं सीखे. आप अगर ये समझ रहे हो कि आपने कुछ दान कर लिया और आपने थोड़ा अपना पाप कम कर लिया, बट आपने
और पाप क्रिएट कर लिया,
अपने पड़ोसी से बदतमीजी से बात करी, आपने तो और पाप क्रिएट कर लिया. आप फिर सारी उम्र प्लस माइनस ही करते रहोगे.
सारी उम्र दिल्ली से हरिद्वार.
Yes. You'll only be thinking about how to, subtract or
Correct.
minus my paps.
Yeah.
And you will never realize that this is a pap even.
Yeah.
Problem is that.
You have touched a very beautiful topic where, we are in the zone of कि हमारे कर्म कट जाएं.
Yes.
But we are not in the zone of how to create new and good karma.
Yes. And any good and spiritual leader will only talk about how to do that. But the focus is always कि क्या करने से वो कट जाएगा.
कोई आ जाए, वो ले जाए हमारा.
हाँ, हम बस चाह रहे हैं कि we are too dependent यार. We are too dependent, we are too hypocrite. I hate saying this, but I always say this. We are a very hypocrite country now. Because we say something, we do something. We believe something and we preach something else. We don't practice what we preach. We practice what we preach, we will be the greatest country on earth. I have no doubt about that. Because we are so rich in tradition and knowledge and culture. But we don't really follow. We don't really follow what we are supposed to do. If you are marrying a woman who has come to your household and she is not accepted, she is not given that much respect as you are given at her home, how can you expect her to be well behaved? फिर लड़की गलत हो जाती है. गलत है ना वो. सिमिलरली आजकल उल्टा है. आजकल लड़के ठीक हो रहे हैं एंड लड़की का एस्पेक्ट गलत हो जाता है. तो वो क्यों होता है? क्योंकि आजकल पहले ऐसा होता था कि लड़कियों पे ज़्यादा शोषण कह लीजिए या कुछ भी कह लीजिए, एक्सप्लॉयटेशन कह लीजिए, बट वो उसका इतना प्रोटेक्टिव हो गए पेरेंट्स टुवर्ड्स देयर गर्ल्स that they forgot to teach what is right and wrong. The tolerance power has completely gone for a toss. Why should you adjust? Is what you hear.
Yeah.
Adjustment should be called as adaptation now. What I would say. If you are not adapting, then you are not a successful human being. And you have to adapt in every environment, be it your workplace, be it your in-laws, be it your new social circle. If you're adapting well, you are thriving well. And if you're thriving well, your happiness quotient will always be on a higher side. So, adaptation still remains the biggest law. It was taught to us way back in third and fourth standards, fifth standards, law of adaptation.
Yeah.
Nature's law is adaptation. If you're adapting well, you are always thriving well. You're a successful human being. You will always have the ability to come out of situations. You will never fall into depression if you're not adapting well. Or if you're adapting well. But if you're not, you will have the tendency to, fall into trouble and, go into depression and anxiety because you won't talk. You won't really fight out. And as a school kid, I was a very studious boy. ज़्यादा पढ़ना ज़्यादा बात नहीं करता था. And I used to feel very neglected by my friend circle. अगर 15 लोग खड़े हैं, 16वां मैं हूँ, तो 15 लोगों को पता होगा कहाँ जाना है. मेरे से पूछा भी नहीं जाता था. क्योंकि मैं बात कम करता था. आई रियलाइज दैट अबाउट माई सेल्फ. ये गलती मेरी नहीं, ये दोस्तों की गलती नहीं कि वो मुझसे नहीं पूछ रहे. भाई मैं भी तो नहीं बात कर रहा. मैंने कौन सा एफर्ट मारा? एंड आई सैट विद माई सेल्फ. आई चेंज्ड ओवरनाइट एंड आई स्टार्टेड स्पीकिंग टू स्ट्रेंजर्स. एंड नाउ similarly in my college life, my friend circle is completely different. For my people in college, I'm a completely different Sanket Gupta, and for the people in school, I'm a very different Sanket Gupta. Because they grew up with a Sanket Gupta who's very shy and always in studies, on books. And the college guy, Sanket Gupta, people, they know that he enjoys well also. He's a happy-go-lucky guy. सही बातचीत कर सकता है. He can be in a group. पहले तो hardly, I mean, except 10-15 people, I don't know too many people who would even remember my name. वो तो अब मैं डॉक्टर बन गया तो अब सब लोग मुझे जान गए हैं. थोड़ा बहुत पॉपुलर हो गया तो भगवान की तरह से थोड़े लोग जान गए. I don't think people would even remember my name even before that. Say like 10 years ago. So that's you should be able to go back, to go back and try to reconcile with yourself and try to rediscover yourself.
Yeah, it's like reflection.
Reflect yourself. Yes, that's
Reflect upon
reanalyze. Analyze yourself. So ये again, अगर आप में वो ability है कि आप चीज़ों को समझ के उनसे fight out कर सके, then there's no reason that you should develop such kind of diseases. Because these are always the root causes. Majorly. Emotional causes usually are the deep-rooted causes that tend to become a disease later on in life. Of course, lifestyle is one such disease or one such cause. आप गलत खा रहे हैं, पी रहे हैं, वो उस वजह से बहुत problems होती है. But still, number one cause remains the emotional disconnect.
Yeah. So, coming back to our topic on homeopathy and curing the diseases, we talked about the emotional health. And ultimately, when we see a woman into pregnancy, so what are the metrics she needs to follow at the home so her pregnancy, her baby, and she remains safe? And we can also add the homeopathy ingredient.
Yes. In fact, the government of India, during our college days itself, came out with the Mother and Care Wellness Plan, and homeopathy was a huge part of it. In fact, in a lot of allopathic hospitals, government hospitals, homeopathy is given to mother during antenatal care. Why? Because these medicines are very, safe and very minimal in dosage. तो उसका कोई mal effect नहीं होता है बच्चे पे.
But the alcohol
fact-
content in that is okay for
Yeah. It is
pregnancy?
dispensing alcohol, and it is. It's not just the alcohol-based vehicle. It is even the sugar of milk, जो lactose powder होता है, उसके through भी दिया जाता है. It's not always through alcohol. So there are many other ways, and the dosage is very less.
Less.
So during pregnancy, there are 3 main trimesters of pregnancy. So first trimester, second trimester, and third trimester. So during the first trimester, it is extremely important that it is extremely critical. First
Yeah.
3 months are extremely critical. That a woman should, avoid certain kind of activities, avoid eating certain kind of foods, and avoid take good diet and all good diet throughout the pregnancy. So calcium supplements are given, folic acid is given, iron supplements are given. So that should be taken. Diet should be well, and again, emotional health should be extremely important. It's very important that you give a congenial and positive environment to a woman who is pregnant.
Yeah, correct.
So we get a lot of cases जहाँ पे जैसे multiple abortions हुए हुए हैं. During first trimester ही abortions हो जाते हैं. So there are medicines on homeopathy which help in this. कि the child is retained and abortions can be avoided. So there are beautiful cases like that. And I'm reminded of such case also. A mother developed a clot in the uterus, and the gynecologist had advised that we might require abortion. But she came to me, and by grace of God, she developed a healthy baby girl,
Wow.
and the abortion was not required. And the clot also completely dissolved, only with homeopathic medicines. Even the gynecologist was
Shocked.
not shocked, but pleasantly surprised. So yes, during pregnancy, homeopathy works beautifully. I mean, there are like during first trimester and even second trimester, a lot of females complain of a lot of vomitings and acidity. So usme usually allopathic doctors try to avoid giving medicines. Why? Because these can have an impact. But there are medicines in homeopathy which can control this condition, and you can have a beautiful, uneventful pregnancy. There are even cases जहाँ पे breech presentation आ रही होती है. Breech presentation means usually a normal cephalic presentation is there. Cephalic means कि पहले head बाहर आता है normal delivery में, and then the rest of the body comes out. Breech में क्या होता है कि पैर बाहर आ रहे हैं, तो उसमें cesarean advice कर दिया जाता है कि बच्चा उल्टा है, right? तो उसमें cesarean करा जाता है, normal delivery नहीं होती. But there are again medicines in homeopathy. I will not claim this. This is a bit controversial. This might sound a bit controversial, but even this can be reversed. कि बच्चा वापस normal presentation में आ सकता है. So,
उसी टाइम पे.
not उसी time पे, say a month before.
Month before.
मतलब you get to know about the presentation quite early. So like by 5th or 6th
मतलब
month.
लास्ट का जो अल्ट्रासाउंड होता है उसमें you get to know
हाँ.
that.
So at that time, if the correct homeopathic medicine is given, your breech presentation can be, reversed to a normal presentation.
Yeah.
Again, this might sound a bit spooky to a lot of people, but yes, this happens and this can be done. And a normal delivery can be achieved through that also. So yeah, there are fantastic results in homeopathy while pregnancy, and a lot of females prefer homeopathic medicines during pregnancy than even allopathic doctors try not to give too many medicines for obvious reasons during pregnancy, and homeopathy is the safest thing to give during that time, and it works beautifully.
Yeah. So होम्योपैथी जो मेडिसिन है वो हमारी आयुर्वेद औषधियों से बनती है, प्लांट से बनती है, इट्स प्लांट बेस्ड.
Okay, not just plant-based, Nikhil. हमारी homeopathic medicines even animal tissues से भी बनती है, minerals से भी बनती है. There's a term called sarcodes and nosodes. Nosodes means healthy human tissues. Sarcodes mean unhealthy human tissues. So even उससे भी बनती है. So anything that you can think of, उससे homeopathic medicine बन सकती है. So the process, the logic behind this is, homeopathy means, the science word homeopathy means, homeo means same, and pathy means suffering, similar suffering. So this term was coined by, homeopathy term was coined by Dr. Samuel Hahnemann. He is the father of homeopathy way back in 1796. It's been 230 years now that homeopathy came into existence. The word homeopathy came into existence. But this is a law of nature that similar cures similars, like cures likes, similar treats similar. जहर जहर को मारता है, लोहा लोहे को काटता है, हम लोग कहते हैं. That is the nature's law, and based on that law is the science of homeopathy. So anything which has the ability to produce symptoms in a healthy human being, has the ability to cure those symptoms in a sick person. This is the basic principle of homeopathy, law of homeopathy. So anything and everything, even so from glass, even we have medicines. Silicia is a medicine that is made from glass. So we have medicine from gold. We have medicines from silver.
Wow.
Yeah. Everything is potentized. Potentized means dynamized. So we try to, enhance the curative power of a medicine to a level so that all the side effects are removed. Anything on earth is a medicine if used judiciously, becomes a drug if abused. Right?
Yeah.
Anything. So again, it is based on quantities and will have a side effect if used in excess. So what Dr. Hahnemann realized during those times is कि अगर हम किसी मेडिसिन को इतना डाइल्यूट कर दें कि उसका सिर्फ क्योरेटिव एस्पेक्ट रह जाए तो उसके साइड इफेक्ट्स कम होंगे. तो दिस इज द प्रिंसिपल ऑफ होम्योपैथी. हम इतना डाइल्यूट कर देते हैं या इतना, यही एक कंट्रोवर्सी भी है होम्योपैथी के बारे में. दिस इज व्हाट a lot of so called scientists believe कि भाई इसमें तो कुछ है नहीं, तो इसमें तो कोई एक्शन नहीं है, इसमें कुछ बात नहीं है, कोई सब्सटेंस नहीं है, क्योंकि but they have been proved wrong many times and the results are there for everybody to see. It is the energy, it is the vitality, it is the vital force, it is the dynamic force that we are acting on. We try to enhance the power of the medicines to such a level that the side effect aspect, the poisonous aspect of that substance is removed. So what is left is just the curative aspect. तो इसीलिए वो थोड़ा टाइम भी लेता है कभी कभी कुछ केसेस में, और इसीलिए वो बहुत जल्दी भी एक्ट करता है. अगर
Yeah, but it's all natural. It's made from
natural.
all
Yes.
natural stuff.
Yes.
So it gives it creates a different frequency of the body also.
Yes. We are basically hitting that frequencies only that would go in sync with your body, and that is how the strength of the medicine is decided, and that is the technical aspect of the
Yeah.
doctor science.
Very powerful. So if somebody needs to like connect with you or consult with you, how they can reach out to you?
Okay, so we our clinic's name is AKG's OVM's Homeopathic Medical Clinics, and we are based in Delhi. We have our clinics in Motibagh, Pitapura, and Rajouri Garden. And anybody can reach us through on our website as well. It's by the name ovhams.com. All the numbers and contact numbers are there, and anybody can ask questions and consult us through website, and can directly contact me on my phone number as well. That's how anybody can contact us. And we are not just treating patients in Delhi, we are treating patients all over the world. We take online consultations as well. As I said, I've treated patients in Pakistan, Israel, Canada, US, New Zealand, everywhere, UK, Switzerland. Just today, sent a medicine to Switzerland.
Wow.
So, yes, it's just that, I have to understand you as a patient. I just need the initial consultation of, of a patient usually takes about 45 to 50 minutes. Because that or even can go beyond an hour depending on the case, because that much time we take to understand you, to understand the root causes in a chronic disease. But for an acute disease, for an acute consultation, simply, for example, like during a call while coming here, I got a new case call that she was having a sore throat, and just gave the consultation over phone. Took me only 5 minutes. So such cases, for acute consultations, it won't take too long. But for chronic conditions, chronic diseases, long-standing diseases, difficult diseases that we've discussed through the podcast, that takes obviously about an hour.
Superb. So, Dr. Sanket, thank you so much
Thank you so much, Nikhil.
coming on this podcast and enlightening us with so many subjects. Like you are a person who is a charm in a room. Who brings
Thank you.
energy to a lot of people's in life, and that's why आपने बोला कि a lot of patients tell you that आपकी वजह से उनकी life में like at least stress everything has been gone, like stress कम हो गया उनका,
Yeah.
and they have been able to receive the blessing of good health.
Yes.
So
Well, just trying to do my best, Nikhil. I've lived for the smile on the patient's face. This is my biggest earning. If a patient is satisfied and happy, nothing gives me better sleep. Uh, I won't say that's my passion. I think that's my calling. I've always wanted to be a doctor. I've always wanted to be a person who could make people smile. That's it. And that's my only desire forever. I just want to make as many people smile as possible. And I'm grateful to God that I have a fantastic mentor in my dad and a fantastic tool like homeopathy, through which I'm sure a lot of people would be benefiting.
Yeah, correct, correct. It's beautiful, and I also feel a lot of people are going to be benefited with homeopathy because even my health cured from homeopathy itself.
Wow, wonderful, wonderful.
So again, thank you so much for being here and
Thank you so much,
enlightening us with
Nikhil.
so
It was
many
a pleasure.
such beautiful subjects. It was so beautiful. And this was Dr. Sanket Gupta for you. He's a homeopathic specialist, and the way he threw light on various different subjects gave us a lot of confidence to move forward in our journeys into lifestyle, into creating a better harmony of relationships, not only with others but with yourself also. And the power of homeopathy taught us that we can navigate the diseases in our lives with the power of homeopathy and with the power of creating a different frequency and immunity in the body. So if you're somebody, you would be able to see a phone number below or maybe in the descriptions. You can connect with Dr. Sanket Gupta's team and they will put you up with the consultation with the doctor himself. So thank you so much for being here and watching this podcast. Now the next step what you can do is you can subscribe to this channel Bharat Ka Show, so we can bring a lot of inspirational people and a great people who are the pillars of our country to make our country proud and take it on a different level. So you can subscribe to this channel and never miss a video or a podcast with us. So again, thank you so much to all the viewers who are watching us till now. Thank you so much.